present or because it's not part of the pitch, so I just,
What was it?
do I go ahead and just introduce
No,
myself?
you just click.
Yes, please go.
Well, yeah, we're gonna work for City University. Alright. Lovely faces.
Warm it up.
Yeah, we got this.
There you go.
Do a little turn, do a
You got
little
this.
turn, do something. Yeah, you're
You
fine.
got this.
You're fine.
Alright.
You're fine.
As you already know, pollution is an immense problem affecting Earth and everything living on it. About 1.5 million pounds of garbage enters our oceans every hour. It's predicted that by 2050 there will be more plastic than fish in our ocean. And it's not only affecting animals, but us humans as well. About 4.6 billion people die a year due to air pollution, from strokes, heart disease, and lung disease. And not to mention that since the year 2000, temperatures have increased to be 50% greater. And you're probably wondering, well, what is Euphoria going to do to help? Well, allow me to introduce you to Unique, the first and only backpack to contain a filter which actually absorbs pollution from the air, breaks it down, generating clean fresh air. It also is made out of upcycled material, and it contains a solar panel, so that you can charge your gadgets on the go. It's also a power bank. It has a detachable strap, and this process actually reduces landfill waste because the excess material that we're using to create the backpack is not going to the landfill, therefore reducing emissions, water contamination, and energy as well. The reason we went with this backpack is because the market size for the backpack is predicted to hit $23 billion in 2023. We asked about 1,500 people if they would be interested in buying this backpack for $200, and 87% of them said yes. For this reason, we plan to launch on Kickstarter. This will allow us to build a relationship with our supporters as well as get feedback and funding. Once we successfully hit our goal, we will then launch an e-commerce store where we will be able to use advanced techniques such as funnels and aggressive ad techniques to generate sales worldwide. Our competitors are Recover and Loopworks. What sets us apart is that they don't use technology to have a more positive environmental impact. And I personally think our logo is way better. Oh yeah. And you're probably wondering why the word Euphoria. Well, it's because it's that feeling that you just can't explain when you make a three-pointer right before the buzzer hits, or when you reach the viewpoint to your hike. Whatever it is, we want you to go out, live it, love yourself, seek Euphoria, and join us on our journey to building a better, sustainable world for us and our future generations. Without this earth, there is no us. Thank you. That wasn't bad. I'm shaking.
That's great. Yeah, no, sure, it's got a question.
Questions? Yes. How much space is left in the backpack, or how much space does the filter take?
The filter is actually on the base, so you can't even really see it, and air flows through it freely, so there's no need for energy. Yeah, so it doesn't take up much space. It's just a thin layer, and it reduces about in 1 year, it reduces about 4 cars worth in 1 year of emissions. And then, go ahead.
So is the idea to just launch an army of air cleaners?
No.
Or is it just your private air that you're taking with you?
No, well, it's like you're walking around with the tree, you know, you're reducing pollution, and then at the same time, we were thinking of creating a mask so that if you're in places where it's really polluted, you can just put it on. But we didn't have enough time for that, so unfortunately it's not on there. Any other questions?
Does the filter need to be changed, or?
No, so it does reduce the effectiveness after 6 months, but no, it doesn't have to be changed. It just keeps working. Because what it does,
effectiveness, so you,
it's not going to work as efficiently, but it's still keeps working.
not a refill, like that.
Yeah, you can. You just take off the borders, and then the inside is the part that's switched up. Yeah, and it's actually a patent by the breath, so it'd be a third party. And we already contacted them, and we're working, and they're actually helping us with the prototype. This is stage 1.
Do you have a working prototype?
Yes. Yes, it's on the booth, and it works. Everything is
Are you familiar with the carbon market and have you looked at that as a potential source of revenue?
Yes, we haven't gone in depth, but that is definitely something we're looking forward to doing now.
Would you have to modify your existing product in order to meet those standards?
Possibly.
Great.
Not exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.